yeah. About to bust open this podcast. You didn't think I'd do it. You didn't think I'd start the podcast that way.
No.
It happened. It's been recorded and put out into the universe.
While you were saying that, I thought like a little baby was going to be like, what are you guys doing?
Come here, kid. Let me show you.
You ever seen one of these before?
Oh, man.
This microphone.
Have you seen the new Dave Chappelle? What are they? Comedy specials? I want to see them. I just got to be able to set some time apart, man. I was lucky enough to find the old, what is it? Chappelle Show skits on YouTube. I mean, it's dumb. I own the freaking things, right? But, like, I found the skits on YouTube. Dude, hilarious. They're still funny. Still funny. I saw the one, which one did I see? I saw Black Bush. Fucking hilarious. He's like black version of President Bush. Hilarious. He's like trying to, he's just like, we got to go over there and they got weapons. They got weapons of mass destruction. It is hilarious. You got to see it. All those skits are gold, but I want to see his new comedy special. Dude, that's what we should do on YouTube, is just make skits like that. Just horribly ridiculous skits that we can not monetize because YouTube will never allow it.
Hey, man, I got on YouTube for the first time, like the actual YouTube channel, which one, I had people begging me for content on there. Only got 4 views, so some people need to go over to my channel, Strike Back Games, and look at the video I put up.
Well, hold on. You had people begging you to post new shit, and you posted new shit, and they didn't watch it?
Yeah. Motherfucker.
Look, man, your video was cool, but I'm surprised you even kept it up. Like, you were just like, there was no audio except for game audio.
Hey, just trying stuff. I gotta try it. Turn your fucking phone down.
My bad. Vibrate. Yeah, like you didn't have any audio to go with the thing. Like, you need to get some audio in there, man. You need to get in there and get all hyped about it. You need to start throwing tables and shit when someone shoots you. You know, whatever. Talk about your plans. Talk about what you're doing. Plus, it was a long-ass video, wasn't it? Was it like a 10-minute video?
10 minutes.
That's a long time for YouTube, man.
That's short.
That's a long time for YouTube.
That's the peak time you want, 10 minutes.
Fuck no, you want like 2 minutes. 2 minutes, dog. You should have done a 2-minute highlight video. Your highlights are your best kills.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Yeah.
I could do that next.
Yeah, but see, you're back on YouTube, huh? So you're telling people you're back on YouTube?
Yeah.
So that link after 81 posts of posting your YouTube link is finally useful to go click on?
Dude, I'm mad at you, too.
Why are you mad at me?
Because I go, man, I need the link for both mine and your stuff. I'll go to one of our YouTube videos and find it.
It's on every single podcast.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I clicked on it.
Yeah?
Guess where it took me?
You porn?
No, to a page that's not working.
What?
Yeah.
The one that you clicked on the description, like, of this video? On what, yours or mine?
Mine.
On your Instagram? I'll have to look at it. I'm gonna, you know what? While you're talking, I'm gonna pull it up on my phone because technology and shit.
And I was like, "What is this shit?" Anyway, so yeah, I'm back. I'm back.
Back in the game. Well, I gave you some files, dude. My phone literally is frozen right now. I guess I won't be doing what I just said I was gonna do. My phone is taking a shit, dude. I feel like Samsung paid attention to what Apple does, and you know how every new Apple iPhone that comes out, it takes shit on the old ones.
Yeah.
That way you have to buy a new one. I feel like Samsung's like, oh shit, that's a good idea. Fuck it. All these old ones, get rid of them. Put viruses on them or something. Because now all of a sudden my phone, which was super reliable, now apparently is freezing for no reason. They're trying to force me to buy another one, man. I do not want to buy another phone.
Fucking hobos.
Well, you don't enjoy the hobo walking around?
No, I do not. Also, if you're a hobo, I don't think you should get free water from places.
Wow, dog.
I think you should have to work for that water.
Wow.
You get free water when you go places?
Yeah, if you ask for a cup of water, they'll give it to you.
No, fuck that. I think you should bring your own cup And I think you should have to buy something first.
Wow, dog.
No water for anybody.
Why are you so salty lately?
The only time you should get free water is if you have a dog.
To give to the dog?
To give to the dog. But even then, if you're a hobo with a dog, I think you should be shot because you have a dog.
I do feel I don't know if I say I agree with you on that, but I do feel bad
Right
when
in
I
the knee,
see
so you
owners.
really feel it.
I'm like, dude, that dude just
Oh,
biffed
is
his
that a
front
woman?
bumper. I feel bad. I'm like, dude, why do you have a dog with you? Like, some people do it definitely because they know they get more money that way.
Yeah.
Which I think is bullshit.
Yeah, that's why you should be shot in the knee. Preferably in the head, but the knee will do. I'll be happy with the knee. You know, whatever. I'm not Hitler. I'm just saying.
You're just saying? Keep putting it
saying.
out there?
I can see where he was going.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I do have a hard time with that.
Confirm this is a woman or not?
What?
Can we confirm this is a woman driver?
Yes.
Yep, that's what I thought.
So far, you are correct.
Batting 100 so far, man.
Are you,
Batting
though?
100. Batting 100.
I think this is the first one. This is your first guess.
That's why I'm batting 1,000. Batting 1,000.
Hold on, I retract my previous comment. I cannot confirm nor deny. Let's see. If I go into one of my old videos, so let me click on podcast number 79, which is our New Year's podcast.
I love bitches who go into Starbucks thinking they're fancy.
Damn, son, why are you hating on everybody today?
Man, we're just in a location I can people watch, so I'm people watch for you while you're looking at them. Love bitches who go into Starbucks thinking they're fancy. You're in Starbucks, you ain't fancy. Calm the fuck down. When in, I don't know, what's the fancy Starbucks? I don't know. We're not in the hipster spot where hipsters
Dude, you're
drink
so
coffee.
full of shit. I just clicked on the link that I post on the podcast, and it took me directly to your channel.
Did it?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I clicked on mine and it didn't work.
The link is cut off, but it's still clickable. So if you click it, it still takes you to the channel. See? Look, it has all of your shit. Subscribers, your last upload, all that stuff.
Tell them how many subscribers I got.
You got 829.
That's right.
829. Dude,
And
Ninja Gaiden got like good 89 views. Look at you.
That's like 4 thumbs up.
Does it really?
Yeah.
See?
It's
People
that
like
mad
that shit.
editing on there.
People like that shit. Anyways, now I need to close this. YouTube allows you to download videos now?
That's how I do it. Did I tell you
Really?
that's how I do it?
So you can download anybody's video?
No, it's just your video. What the hell's wrong with you?
Let me click on yours then. If I click on your video, I can download it. It says download.
All right, try.
I guess I am on Wi-Fi. Let me turn off my data just to make sure. I'm not trying to use no real data. I'm trying to use undisclosed coffee shop that we're in right now. I'm trying to use their Wi-Fi. Man, can I pick a video that's not 21 minutes? How about that? Let's pick a simple one.
Pick the new one. It's 10 minutes.
10 minutes is too much. I'm going to pick this
I don't think
old
we have a 3-minute
old
video,
ass
man.
mid video you have that's like 7 minutes. Yeah, I can download in HD. Download this video with YouTube Red.
Told you.
Rev, fuck that.
I can download. You can download your own videos. That's how I was doing it. I was using the PlayStation thing because you can upload from YouTube. So I was doing that. I uploaded from PlayStation to YouTube, then download from YouTube so I can edit it. Knocking out a whole step.
Well, man,
until I can afford that thing that Max uses that records all his gameplay.
Elgato?
Yeah.
Is it the Elgato?
Mm-hmm.
Elgato?
Yep.
Yeah. I wish we kind of had the green room right about now because we could totally have a sweet Twitch setup.
Yeah, man. If
I would have brought a camera, we could have done a reaction video to that one thing that they keep asking us to do a reaction video on. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll film that and I'll give you that footage and then you can edit that up. People love reaction videos. I don't know why.
I guess because it's just funny to see people.
People love reaction videos. Like those people that do reaction videos to the Dragon Ball Super episodes get a ton of views.
We'll have to do that.
Maybe I'll do that. I'll be like, oh shit, son. Goku just went Super Saiyan 9. Start flipping tables and shit. He has long hair and he's got white hair. Oh, snap. New tattoo coming.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I
Damn,
don't.
we bullshit for 10 minutes right there.
That's how you do it.
Didn't say a damn thing.
That's how you do it, man. That's how you do it.
Anyways, back to things I hate.
Speaking of tattoos, when you get that sweet Gengar tattoo you talked about,
Getting on tattoos,
or like
man.
the Virgin Mary being held up by an Aztec warrior.
Dude, I didn't show you my calendar my barber gave me.
No.
I didn't show you
Your barber gave you a calendar?
Yeah,
Why?
because he's fucking Mexican
You guys
like
cool
that.
like that? He's like, here,
Fucking
here,
Mexican
Ruben,
like
have
that.
a calendar, bro. Here's for your haircut. It's gonna be $19.99, but let me see that. Here, I guess free calendar.
So last time I got my haircuts before I started working because I needed to look professional as shit. I didn't know what kind of hot bitches were gonna be there, so I was like, you know, I like to shit where I sleep. You know
I was
that,
gonna say,
right?
why do you shit where you sleep, man?
Dude, I diarrhea where I sleep, man.
Fuck that.
I
You're
do.
looking. You're. Most people see red flags. You're like, fuck that. I'm gonna drive right to
I
them.
see flags.
You're like, I'm going to.
I
'em.
see flags. You know what flags I see? Hole-in-one flags.
Oh, jeez.
That's what I see.
Fuck that, man.
And so,
I've learned
anyways,
from my mistakes.
so that was before the New Year. So he was like, "Oh man, so Happy New Year, or Merry Christmas, Happy New Year." I was like, "Oh, thanks, bro." And there's like 5 dudes there, and so they're like, "Oh, Merry Christmas." He's like, "Oh, here's your Christmas present." It was rolled up in like a little scroll thing, or it was like rolled up like a scroll, like old time like letter and shit. And so I was like, "Oh, it must be a calendar," because my dad got one last year, and so yeah, I unrolled it, and yeah, it was a calendar. Guess what? Guess what was on the calendar?
To everybody?
Yeah,
Was
he's
there
giving
stacks of them?
He had like a basket full.
Oh, okay.
A small place, man. It's not
That's
fucking
pretty cool,
cost
though.
cutters.
That's pretty cool.
So guess what was on the calendar?
Like an Aztec design.
Fucking Aztec
That's
holding
hilarious.
a chick with some big tits up to the sun. That's
You're like,
goddamn right.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
That's hilarious.
That is going on my back in August.
There you go, dog. Full back tattoo. That's the way you go. You go big or go home. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
I considered. I'm like, dude. Once I finish the sleeve out, I wonder if I'll get more.
Kool-Aid Man on a surfboard. Not any surfboard. Silver Surfer surfboard. Say that 5 times fast.
I want to get the Kool-Aid Man busting through a wall while Ash Ketchum plays that Super Nintendo in his room.
With the pixelized Pikachu
That's
right there.
right. The fucked up fat one too, not the skinny one, not the metrosexual Pikachu.
The
I want,
fat one.
I want the fat one.
The full 90-pound one.
Yeah, man. That's how I like my Pikachu. You know what I'm saying?
Like a fat.
Fat rabbit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That is true, man. Pikachu is fat. That's
A
why.
ludicrous fat rabbit.
That's
You know
why
what I'm
when he used agility, you're like, "Fuck! How did that thing use
Yeah.
agility?"
saying? Hey, man. Dude, in the beginning, Pikachu was so fat. He was so fat that you're like, dude, he's gonna have a stroke. Let that little rat do what it's gonna do. Lay there for a while. And now all of a sudden he got all metrosexual and shit. He's got like a fade. He's got like his eyebrows done and shit. He's over here trying to hit on like the other Pikachus. I'm like, damn. So when does Pikachu got game? And then Ash looks even more retarded. I'm like, what's wrong with Ash? He got Down syndrome now.
Oh, that's terrible.
Dude, the same theory that they got going on with Dragon Ball, by the way. Once again, this is the part where women tune out. Just click 2 minutes past this, girls.
I'll get back to the keeping my fingers warm and all that.
There you
stuff
go.
right
There you go. You know, there's a theory going on with Dragon Ball that everybody has been saying about Pokemon too, where it's all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Anyways, it's all a dream. Like, so because in that intro, one of the intro to Dragon Ball Super, it talks about being all a dream, which would make sense because remember we were just talking about the Buu saga and how Goku's like, or Vegeta says basically like, you win, you are better. Doesn't make sense that then they go into Super and then he's all competitive again. But whatever. But in Pokemon, you know the very beginning where he's like getting murked by a herd of Spearows. And remember Pikachu just jumps in the air and just electrifies them all. Everything's like Ash is like in a coma and all the shit he's imagining. Which would make sense why he looks differently like in every season. You're like, why does he look different? Now he looks like he's got Down syndrome.
Dude, that's dark as fuck. I don't think so.
It's very dark. No, that's for sure. But it would make sense, and also why the mood and tone of the series has changed so much. In the beginning, it was like these mystical creatures that like you run across, and now it's like they just come out of your asshole when you're sitting down. You got another one that jerks you off for no reason. There's so many of them. Like they have to go to work now. Like they're working at the Pokemon centers, providing power and shit. Like they got mortgages and bills now. Like there's so many of them that they're taking over humans. It's a crazy theory, but it makes sense. Makes sense.
I hope Super is not a dream.
Well, I think what will happen is not that it is a dream, but I think they're going to make him forget. Because then it doesn't make sense that Goku would even be hurt by Oob punching him. He's just like, what? He's like, get the fuck out of here, kid. I'm going blue. You're not even a challenge to me anymore. You're not even a challenge to me anymore. All right?
Hey, he probably is like, oh, wow, you're strong. Let's go train.
Yeah, I don't get it. But we'll see, man. I don't know what Toriyama's doing. There's only so far he can kind of push this.
Hey, man, you got till April.
I thought till March.
Who gives a fuck? I don't. Because I'm not paying attention to it. Because I'm all about next week. Not this Saturday. Next Saturday. I got English dub of the Future Trunks saga. Where my boy Black comes.
I know you love Black, man. Why do you love Black? You love the fucking heels. You love that wrestling shit where you gotta have to go for the heel. What is up with you and the fucking heels?
It's 2018. We don't got heels anymore.
You're like, yo, bro, I love Brock Lesnar. He was like my favorite. I know how you are, dog. Like that dude is just talking shit. He was essentially like the yoked Donald Trump. He's talking about Mexicans and burritos and shit. You know what I'm talking about. He was essentially like, he was a yoked Donald Trump. Like he's a Donald Trump you really don't want to fuck with. Except Cain Velasquez came in and gave him like a fucking burrito punch in the fucking face and knocked his ass out. Which, by the way, Cain Velasquez, like in his peak, like World Breaker Cain was a scary motherfucker.
He looked like
he just looked like plain dude, man. He's got like belly fat and shit, but he didn't give a fuck. He went in there and he would just take you down and then just ground and pound you till you look like mashed potatoes.
No, he looked like Planet Hulk. You know,
yeah,
where he's
World
riding,
Breaker Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I call him World Breaker Cain.
Yeah, where he's just riding. Oh, people might not get the reference. That's what I'm saying. Where he's just riding that like giant like horse.
Yeah.
For some reason, there's a giant horse on an alien planet. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Point is, he's gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah. Too bad he's not returned yet, man. I'm very curious.
You have to rebuild him.
But anyways, and then we got some UFC fights coming up. Stipe versus Nagano. You wanna?
Nagano in 35 seconds.
You're not giving any credit to Stipe?
0.
I rewatched Stipe versus JDS, number 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's very interesting because JDS did a couple leg kicks that were really damaging his leg. Like his legs was swelling up, and he was like, dude, I got to end this because these leg kicks are fucking me up. Man, he had JDS cornered like a little boy in 6th grade. He had him up against the cage, and they're like, dude, you got to get away from that cage. And you get clocked. He wasn't even trying to defend. He just clocked him, and then he just dropped, and he was just like, da, da, da. And he was looking at the ref. He's like, hey, dude, you want to stop this? And I was like, nah, fuck it. Give it 2 more punches. Oh, okay, you can stop. Like, yeah, he's not even worried about it. And another thing that I noticed is that he's got a gigantic fucking head. Like, I would assume that the bigger the body mass, the more damage you could take. So maybe he could take a freaking, a Pinto? What's his name? Has like a equivalent of a Pinto punch or some shit going X amount of speed per, whatever. Some stupid stats that Dana has. But I think he might be able to take a Nagano uppercut straight up. He's got a gigantic fucking head, man.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that.
I kind of want Stipe to win. I'm kind of over the fact that UFC keeps pushing Francis.
Dude, Francis is going to win. That's it.
And then what?
And then Kane appears from a trapdoor under the octagon.
And he's like, I got you next.
He's like, you are next.
I mean, yeah, what's the next one? I'm trying to think of who's in the...
And then Verdum gets his goofy ass knocked out for the umpteenth time.
It's going to be hard for Verdum to actually be a champion again. No, you know what? I could be wrong on that. I think if Nagano
No, you
wins and he could take Nagano down, dude, it's over. It's over. Because Nagano's got so little jiu-jitsu and he's got so much jiu-jitsu that it's going to be over. He might actually win the belt again. But he's not beating Stipe.
No.
But if Nagano does win, that's my prediction, and Verdum manages to get back up before Overeem, he could do it. And Overeem is not the same Overeem ever since he started working with Jackson Wink. He's just not. He's not as technical as he used to be. Now he's doing weird shit, like he's trying to floating that left punch for some fucking reason. It doesn't make sense. He's just not as technical. He's the most technical striker ever. And why aren't they closed yet?
Who?
He's the most technical striker in the heavyweight division, and he is doing some weird unconventional shit. I'm like, dude, doesn't make sense. Should be way more technical. What happened to his old school clinch and just knees? What happened to his old Thai knees?
Yeah, it seems like they got him away from that. They're like, oh no. No, Reem, you're really powerful. You don't need to do that. You can just be completely defenseless.
A little bit of me, though, does think that him losing to Nagano the way that he did, it's almost like karma from his super juiced out days when he was actually putting out that kind of fear on people. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was that guy, super cocky, super strong, super powerful, and just knocking people out, just fucking murking people.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a tough fight for him unless he gets back to Overoid. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're going to win. He's got 30 pounds on him.
That's definitely probably not
20
happening.
pounds on him, something like that. I mean, like I've mentioned in previous podcasts, I mean, Overoid is pretty similarly stat-wise to Nagano, and then he gets popped for steroids, and it's just like, oh, look, he's 20 pounds lighter, but yet Nagano's not getting popped. It's like, Skeptical Hippo over here is very, very skeptical. Just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's true.
Anyways, I'm sure the female listeners are like, what the fuck, man? You told us 2 minutes. It's been 10. All right, anyways. I do wish we had a green room, though. We could do all kinds of shit like Twitch.
All you gotta do is just rent a hotel room for like 2 hours.
Any hotel room, dude, that you can rent for 2 hours is the kind of hotel room you're not going to want to sit in. You're going to be like, dude, I'm going to stick to everything. I'm going to stick literally to everything.
Just blacklight
it. And the
it.
furniture is probably just going to smell disgusting in there.
Dude, all right, we're getting back to the horrible shit. Yeah, man. So, like, I'm always watching, not always, I haven't watched it in a while. So I moved on to other things.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sure.
I have.
I believe you.
I have moved on to other porn searches. No, like on Exploited College Girls, like the dude got so much equipment. Like how wasn't somebody like, you got a lot of shit there. Like, what are you doing in this hotel room?
Oh, I thought he had his own spot. I thought he had his own room.
They're like hotel rooms.
Dude, that means he gets a room, goes in there, sets it all up,
Yeah.
and then goes and finds this pretend girl that's supposedly a girl he just picked up out of nowhere, and then he leads her back. But, I mean, these are...
No. He picks her up from the airport.
Right, but these are porn stars, right?
I think they're, like, breaking into porn. It's like their first or second time.
Dude, can you imagine being that guy? He's like, dude, I'm literally breaking you into porn. Like, he's getting them before they become these, like, porn stars.
That's like a talent scout, man. He's the greatest talent scout ever.
I guess. But they technically have to be porn stars, right? It's not like they're real girls. Because you'd have to get waivers and you'd have to get contracts and signatures
when they're there,
and
like,
tests.
once they, like, do a few things, like, they just, like, blow him or, like, play with his dick or something.
I like how you're like, I'm well versed in this for no reason at all.
He showed it. Like, he has them, like, set, like, at the table and, like, fill out paperwork. Or they, like, fill out paperwork online. Some shit.
Like a release or some shit?
Yeah.
I allow you to do gaping holes on me.
Oh.
And just shoot it down the center pocket like like Luke did in the first Star Wars movie.
Just like that.
Except without the Force.
Somebody smoking over there, or is that?
Yeah, man, someone's smoking. I could smell something. But it's not the good kind of smoke, like you know, the good kind. It's like the I'm going to kill myself and get secondhand smoke with it. That kind of smoke. Dude, what the fuck is up with smokers in this podcast?
Dude,
it's like our thing, and we're not even with Milk Tank and her retarded friend. And I mean that in a mean way, not in a specially handicapped way.
You don't want to offend people, right?
I don't want to offend anybody.
Yeah.
I don't get smokers, man.
Anyways, but yeah, he has like so much equipment. He has like 5 giant lights that light up the whole hotel room. He has like a ton of other equipment. I'm like, how aren't people noticing this? Like if I'm the hotel dude and I'm just seeing a guy lug in a bunch of shit, I'm like, what are you doing in here?
Yeah. That's one thing that takes me away, takes me out of, what is the word I always fuck up? Is it dismission of disbelief?
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
Dismission, disbelief.
Yeah, whatever that thing is. That's one thing that always takes me out of reality TV. Because whenever they do anything, for example, I'll give you an example. Hell's Kitchen, right? The British dude gets to the place and he's like, oh, I'm going to eat your food now. I can't do accents. And then he's like, all right,
fucking donkey.
Cook me some shit, right? And then the cameras pan to the kitchen. And the kitchen's got this aftermarket lights everywhere. They got like lights everywhere because they're going to be filming everything. So there's fucking lights everywhere. I'm like, dude, okay, there must have been some, hey, we got to come into your shop for like a day to set up all these lights. That means you know he's coming. That means you can clean up a little bit and there's still nasty kitchens. Or like, I noticed that a lot with Conan whenever he does stuff off-site. I'm like, I could see, like, you had to put these lights in. For example, remember I showed you that clip of Conan where he goes with his assistant to go see
Yeah, they had a
Magic
ton
Mike?
more lights in there.
She had lights in her apartment. I'm like, you knew he was coming here. The lights are there. Like, you're now taking me out of it, and I can see it. It's taking me out. Therefore, this skit is less believable. Like, I don't believe this skit. Like, I know you're hamming it up, but it's not reality TV. Unless it's like I'm carrying this GoPro with me to Starbucks and you see a fight happen and it's like, that's some reality TV shit. I was just vlogging my life and you decided to stab a dude. Now this is evidence. I don't know. That's why reality TV to me is like, this shit's kind of dead now. Anyways, what was your point to this? Oh, the guy had a whole bunch of cameras.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
yeah, man, I don't know. I don't believe it. And it's definitely one of those things that just takes me out of it where I'm just like,
it's like the other thing I don't believe either. Have you seen that one called Property Sex?
dude, no. I don't
right.
apparently peruse
Go to
all these-
CrocTube.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this week's I didn't tell you. They gave me a free sponsor. CrocTube.
Oh, it's a sweet sponsor, dude.
CrocTube.
Oh, you got a coupon code for them or what do you got?
Yeah. Use LifeGeneralist.
Uh-huh.
You get 2 free hours. CrocTube Premium.
Oh, snap.
2. That's more than enough time
That's like
to bust like 3 nuts safely.
2 consecutive nuts, right?
Yeah.
Because it gets progressively harder.
Progressively hard.
After
Just like
each
Super
one.
Saiyan levels.
Each one takes a little. It's a little harder.
It's a little harder.
Yeah. After.
Or if you are a female, you can DJ Hero. Like for you, it's just
I would think
as easy.
ladies, I would think it would get like raw, right? Like you.
Yeah.
You
can rub your record till it just breaks in half.
Like your record no longer has those ridges where
it's
the music
just
is just smooth.
Smooth.
It's like 1,000 grit.
Yeah.
It's just smooth.
Mm-hmm. Just like that.
Yeah.
CrocTube.
Yeah, good
Life
for them, man.
Journalist.
Good for them. I'm glad you got a sponsor for this week.
Mm-hmm. If you want to sponsor us, you fucking send us an
Let
email.
us know, guys.
Let
I'm
us
down.
know.
I'm open for most
Anything.
sponsors.
Nothing to do with smoking or vaping because we're not gay.
There's another one opening by your house, by the way. Another one.
Yeah, no, there's one across from
The
another
one. Is it
one.
the same one?
It's 2 different ones.
Is different?
They're 2
Dude,
different
that's a
ones.
fuck
That's some
you. It's just-
GTA shit.
Yeah, it's like, no, fuck your business. They're coming here now.
Then you just start gang fighting in the middle.
Wow. Yo, bro, I sold that dude a bigger pipe than you. No, but he vapes harder over here. What? What?
He vaped me off so good. Oh.
You should have seen the cloud that came out of his mouth. Fucking vape people are weird, man. Vape people are weird. I'm not into that shit.
I want you to vape me.
Like, people love that robot dick. I have no idea why, but they just love it. I guess it's the same thing as like a vibrator, right? Like, that's a robot dick too. Except this, I can't imagine that one gives anywhere near as much pleasure as the one you buy at like Castle or Fascinations.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But you never know until you vape, man. Maybe once you get that robot dick dip inside
all the
your
times
mouth.
we were rolling the streets.
Yeah.
Over there. There's no children when I'm saying this. All the time when we were rolling the streets by where we used to race by the airport up there.
Yeah.
There was that giant like Castle mega store we never went into.
No, we never did.
It was a fucking huge like castle. It literally was legit.
Dude, I hear they actually have what are those shows? Like those little like I guess those ones that you, as a guy, you walk in, you put a quarter or something, and the glass comes up, and the girl's like behind the glass. What are those things called, dude?
That's rapey as hell, man.
Arcade machines.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they have one of those like there, I guess.
That's rapey. Oh, okay. So
or they used to.
Just so I got a perfect example in case people don't know what that is. Some of you youngins might not understand what this is. Okay, have you seen the movie Taken?
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, that's dark. Yeah.
So when they go to buy the daughter, they're just
one
buying
or two.
One. And they're just not buying the daughter, but everybody, like they get a number or whatever, and like
bidding.
They go into that room and like they pop up, and you see the chick that they're buying.
Dark.
So just like that.
Which, by the way, it's one of those places too where you're like, dude, I don't want to touch anything in here. Can I lay like a Harbor Freight tarp in this room and just walk on that? Do you know what's really pissing me off?
What?
I'm getting more and more emails from YouTube saying that the music I've used on some of these videos is not being copywritten, which means that like the people, because there's a lot of creators who are like, oh, here, have some free music to use on your YouTube, just link it to my channel. I'm like, all right, that's cool, man. I appreciate your game. I'm trying to get my game on. You're letting me work with your game to get some shit done, right? But now I think these fuckers are selling these songs because maybe they're getting popular, and so maybe record companies are picking them up, and they're like, all right, we're going to pick up, because a lot of these contracts probably say, hey, we're going to pick up your whole, portfolio of stuff, And with that, now I'm getting claims on my old shit because it's like, oh, you use this fucking song that's copyrighted. And I'm like, you motherfuckers, it wasn't at the time. But I also don't want to spend fucking time going back, looking for their channel, looking for the song, looking for the thing, and claiming it. Such a pain in the ass. Another reason why now, whenever I do audio, which might be a tip for you, I always now use the YouTube music. Like that free music that they give you to use, because otherwise, man, it turns into a fucking hassle with some of these YouTube creators or music creators that later on want the fucking shit copywritten. Pain in the ass. So all these videos, which by the way, it's like, I'm sure I got 35 cents in my YouTube PayPal account that I've never pulled out, but it's still annoying to receive these emails saying, hey, all those hours you put into editing what video, it's all for shit now, because that video, all the clips are timed to the freaking beats of the fucking song. So if I ever go back in there, I can never even redo that video with a new song. I have to literally re-edit the whole fucking video. Pain in the ass with this music bullshit. I'm a little opinionated about that right now.
Yeah, no, when I logged in to YouTube the other day, I said we made $17. I'm like, no, we didn't.
Like ever? Or like just in this month or what?
Yeah, in this month. I'm like, no,
wow.
we didn't. I'm like, we sure did not, fucker.
I mean, does that get pulled? Are you pulling that? Are you just leaving it there or what?
We did not make $17.
Why does it think you did?
Fuck if I know, but we did not make $17.
Probably made $17 for another company. Like Ubisoft is like, no, you used that Assassin's Creed clip. This is now our $17.
It had to be because I checked all the accounts. They ain't make $17 and shit.
Dude, I've never pulled any of the money out for Motivated Results because Motivated Results is actually a monetized account. I don't know. I didn't want to unmonetize it. I just kept it there. But I think as of now, like I've never, ever, ever pulled the money out from that account. There's got to be a sweet Chipotle burrito in there. Like just at least one burrito without the guac and without any of the extra. No extra meat. Just regular
no drink,
burrito.
Right?
No drink. Just the burrito.
Just a cup of water.
Yeah, well, that's free. That's why we got to give free water, dog.
No, you can have your water because you bought something.
I'm like, can you just transfer that money to Chipotle and I can walk in and they just give me my burrito?
Well, altogether, Straight Back Games I think made $150 or $200.
Wow, that's not bad. I mean, but that is like a billion hours worth of editing that we did and playing games. Unless you're some Casey Neistat motherfucker, like you're not making money on. Oh, look, let me rephrase that. Unless you're at his level, because he's making money, but there's a lot of guys at his level. Like, do you hear? There's like a girl who does like she's kind of odd. Like she's like a Napoleon Dynamite, but like a girl, and apparently she's got a following like no other. She's kind of like acts dumb, and apparently she's got millions and millions of followers.
I know who you're talking about. And I hate that bitch so bad.
And apparently, she even does shows.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I'm like, dude, that's insane. I want that compound money.
I knew about her.
I want that compound money. And not for the sake of being greedy, but I want a compound.
I knew about her.
I want a Joe Rogan compound.
I don't want to be that hipster guy about it, but I'm going to be a hipster guy about it right now. I knew about her like 5 years ago when she was shit.
Yeah, but now apparently she knows how to work the game, dog.
People are retarded, that's why.
Well, yeah, but no, I think her fan base is a lot of young kids.
They're all retarded.
Well,
yeah, that's right.
It's the same dumb kids that watch like PewDiePie.
They're all retarded. That's what I said.
PewDiePie
That's exactly what I
just
said.
making noises,
they're all
and
retarded.
doing dumb shit.
Exactly, yeah, all the kids are retarded. That's exactly what I said.
All I know, man, is I want that Joe Rogan compound money. I want to be able to have a gym and mats and like a podcast studio and apparently a foam pit, a sauna, a sleep. What is it? No, a hyperbolic time chamber. What the fuck does he have? One of those things where it's like the air. You put the air. It's a water you float in the tank.
Yeah.
I want one of those. Fuck, I might as well get a hyperbolic time chamber. Get one of those in there. Give me like a year's worth of training in one hour or whatever, dude. I want it all, and not because I'm greedy. I just feel like it'd be a cool place to have. Maybe I'll put one of those Aquaman like walk walls on the side. We could get a yoke like Aquaman. It's climbing rock climbing. You know what I'm saying? I do like shirtless videos, rock climbing, whatever. I want a Joe Rogan compound, dog.
It would be cool, man. It would be cool.
We gotta get our piece of that compound money.
What's your language?
Gotta get a piece of that compound money. Say
cool.
Pumpkin money.
You want a piece of that pumpkin money?
Oh, I can go for some pumpkin pie right now. Dude, this year was the first year in a long time where I didn't eat a whole pumpkin pie. A whole one. I didn't buy one, but my mom bought one of those gigantic ones from Costco. There's no way I'm finishing that thing.
You can try.
That pie from Costco is like humongous. It's like a pizza. Oh. So no way I'm finishing that thing, but definitely want one of those podcasts or pumpkin pies. I can go for some pumpkin pie right now. Dude, this one apparently closes really late.
Filthy Christian Mormons.
Wow. Is that a thing? Christian Mormons?
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah, man. All I know is that I want that Joe Rogan
fat
compound
lip
money.
on that car over there.
What are you talking about?
Car over there?
The truck.
That white car over there?
The G35?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I still like those cars.
I like how you looked way the fuck over there. What were you looking at?
There's a truck driving over there. The one that was parked actually right here. I'm always very cautious. Make sure I'm not getting drive-by'd. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're not getting drive-by'd. That's not a good day. Not a good day the day you get drive-by'd. Yeah, I've always been a big fan of those G35s. I've gotten the inkling lately to get a project car, man. I want a project car. I want a project. I'm like a whiny bitch today. I want compound money. I want a project car. I'm bitching about Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon, apparently. Not mad at that. I want a project car. I just miss the old days of ruling the streets.
Should go up there and see what's going on.
Dude, this coffee is the only thing that keeps me alive Friday nights. Or any sort of nights. Because, like, I knock out now, man. Anybody that tells me they have a hard time sleeping, I'm like, I have no difficulty sleeping. When you're like, oh, I can't sleep, I'm like, give me a pillow, and I just I cuddle with the pillow for like a second. I'm like, like stuck in my mouth and shit. I'm like,
you're choking on the pillow, dick.
Man. I just get a little cuddling with the pillow. I'm out, man.
Choke
I
on
will
that,
knock out.
Choke on that pillow, dick.
That's right.
That pillow, dick, is the corners of the pillow.
Jeez. Remember that next time you're sleeping.
Yeah, you just get too close to it. You're like, oh.
That's the next shirt, dog. Right after Candy shirt, we get a design of a pillow, and then we get a little arrow that points to the corner. At the corner, it's like pillow dick.
Pillow dick. If you want that shirt, send $20 to me. You'll get it by next week.
There you go. Yeah, man. Yeah, and I knock out, dude. Like if I'm laying that A1 tip game down, you know what I'm saying? If I'm just hammering it home, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, the cup almost fell on me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm laying it down to the maximum effect, and I'm just like, bam, like, oh, roll over, I'm like, I'm burning a lot of calories, dog.
So like
a lot of energy here going on. You know what I'm saying?
So insert whatever random chick. They're like, oh my god.
Oh, that's horrible.
They're like, oh my god, that's so good. You're like,
I'm like,
Uber. Excuse me, what?
Your Uber's here.
Over there.
Is that how it goes down? Yeah, man.
I thought I was saying that. Fuck you, Uber.
Lock the door behind you.
The fuck up. You're not asleep. Fuck you.
I'm burning calories, man. I'm tired, man. I'm putting in work. I'm averaging like I should. Oh, do you know Okay, how fucked up would this be, ladies? Would this bother you? Would this bother you if I was like, look, I'm really OCD about everything that I do, so I'm gonna put on this watch and this chest heart rate monitor while I'm giving you the business. I'm curious to see my heart rate progression and also my calories burned. Would that bother girls? You think so? Just like if you're just some weird OCD dude and you're like, hey, I'm trying to figure out if I'm burning at least 200 calories during this. I have to be. I
think I'm laying it down to the maximum effect, but I could not be, so I'm going to try it out on you.
I'm going to try it out.
You wear one too, see what happens.
Or maybe what you do is you find a way to like hook up a pedometer to you somehow. So instead of like steps, you're able to count, like you can translate that into like strokes. You're like, are you aware that today I was able to do 40,000 steps? That's 40,000 strokes. You took 40,000 strokes. I suggest ice packing it for at least an hour before bed.
And then Uber.
How fucked up would that be? I think most girls that would bother them, right? Right?
It'd be more fucked up if you put it on them.
Why? You're not gonna get great data. Why would you get great data there?
See what kind of damage you're doing.
You had 44,000 strokes of damage today.
Like HP points.
I'm like, I highly suggest an Epsom salt bath, then a nice cold compress and an Advil. You'll be straight in the morning. 8 hours of sleep only, please. Anything less, you will be a little stiff in the morning.
Smell hoe.
That car is a bit loud.
A little bit.
Car's a bit loud. Anyways, I feel like that's almost a skit. Like you could translate that to like a funny skit, right?
Mm-hmm.
We should do skits. We talked about doing the trainer skit. Remember I told you about that trainer skit? That would have been a hilarious one to do. Just never got around to it. Too much shit going on, man.
Oh, anyways, back before this got just way off track. I don't have a problem falling asleep. I have a problem staying asleep. Like
I'll wake up a lot?
Yeah, I'll wake up a lot.
Why?
I'll wake up like every hour. Like
To
every
what?
hour or two.
To go pee?
No, just wake up and be like
What wakes you up?
internal time clock. You just wake up,
Dude.
I'm like, is it 6 o'clock yet? Is it 6 o'clock yet?
What are you stressed
Is it
out
like
about
that?
not going, the alarm not going off? I've done that where like I get up and I'm like, oh, my alarm's not gone off. And every single freaking time, dude, it's like an hour before the alarm goes off. I'm like, you motherfucker, because you're more awake.
It won't even be that sometimes. Sometimes I'll just wake up. I'm like, I'm not comfortable anymore. And I roll over.
Maybe you need a new bed, man.
I've always been like that. So that's why I take the pill. It keeps me to stay asleep because I won't stay asleep.
But that's not good, man. I hear that you don't get the right kind of sleep with those pills. Like, you're not getting.
If I don't
REM
take
sleep.
it, then I'll do that fucking Fight Club thing where Tyler Durden starts talking to me. He's like, "You want to start some shit?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do. What do you got in mind?"
If I'd known that little boy was driving that G35, I would give him a high five. It's a clean G35. Anyways, yeah, man, that can't be good for you though. Just taking constantly sleeping pills. That can't be good for your sleep.
It's not heavy shit.
Maybe you should like try to do some really physically exhausting shit so you're just so tired your body's like, fuck that. Somebody can stab him right now. I don't care. We need to get some sleep.
Oh, I'm gonna sleep good tonight. I'm pretty fucking tired today, I think.
You need to do some physically exhausting stuff, dude, like heavy deadlifts. That's my cure to everything. Heavy deadlifts.
I'm pretty tired today, so I might not need it.
Some heavy deadlifts, maybe do some gay activities like CrossFit. Maybe that'll get you nice and tired.
Destroy my joints, right?
Your body will be so tired it needs to recover. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Especially all my knees and all the
knees,
joints,
your shoulders,
all those
your elbows,
all those body parts that I really need when I'm older in life.
Right, dude? That's a big thing.
Fuck all those parts.
That's a big thing. Like when we were talking about earlier before the podcast about wrestling, and I don't know how those guys like don't give a fuck. Like, how do you not think about your quality of life when you get older? Because those wrestling guys are fucked, man. Their spines, their backs, I mean, their knees. I mean, everything is jacked on those guys. Those guys are limping everywhere. I couldn't. Like, Hulk Hogan's famous for having tons of back surgeries, right? Like spine surgeries. Fuck that.
Yeah, dude walks like fucking a penguin or something.
Well, I never had major, not that I'm aware of, major injuries with powerlifting when I was doing strictly powerlifting programming. Like, you know, you did get some pains and creaks and dude, being hurt never fucking hurt. Never cool. Remember a couple times I'm sure I fucking lifted a deadlift completely wrong and my back was jacked a couple times for like a week or two. I was starting to get a little worried. But I also did a lot of preventative stuff too. But dude, I can't imagine being old and then just being like, ugh, you can't even bend down to tie your shoes. Fuck that. Fuck that, man. That's another reason why, like, if I start lifting again, it's definitely not going to be super heavy. Except deadlifts. But that's after getting back into it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to go heavy. Just 600 pounds.
Just a couple hundred pounds. I'm just trying to get on back on it.
Just let these N-words know what's up.
Trying to let these ladies know what's up. I'm like, what up, ladies? Check out this deadlift. Ooh.
I'm trying to make that.
That bar's bending. You see it? You see it?
You want me to bend those panties down south?
Jeez.
I can do that.
I wonder how often
Sit on my face.
Ladies. Okay, I'm curious. Too bad we need a woman in this podcast. We need just to ask some questions. Because I am curious about when a woman's at a gym and she sees like a really strong dude doing some crazy shit. Like how often does, if they're attracted to the guy, right? How often does the mind go kind of dark and they're like, oh, he could pick up that 700-pound deadlift. Bet you could pick me up and just spin me like a top and shit. Like how often women's minds go like that?
I don't know who we would ever find to ask that question to.
No. We need to find a bystander. Like somebody who's like a bystander. Because we all know the answer to that question. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like that one stuff. There's certain things that are always making me laugh. Porn is one of those things that always makes me laugh. Because there's always something in there that is always comical. Like you can't get away with it. It's always comical, right? Mm-hmm. It's either something that somebody says or the way things are filmed, or one thing that always makes me fucking laugh is when these dudes come in and they think they're like badasses, or maybe they just get too into the moment. I don't know what happens, but I know that there's times where a dude will try what's going on here? Anyways, a dude will try a position that you're like, dude, that's a difficult shit to do. Like you'll see dudes that do a flip a girl upside down, and they're essentially like 69ing, but they're standing, and I'm like, damn, that dude's got to be pretty strong to be able to multitask, both holding her up and still being able to coordinate that tongue game. You know what I'm saying? But every single time those dudes pull that off for about 10 seconds, and then you can see the veins on their forehead start splitting apart. And they're like, yeah, can't hold that for more than 32 seconds.
No, man,
and then it's over. You gotta drop it.
Shit, man.
They're just like, come on, bro. Now I just kind of take out a stop clock, and I'm like, let's see how long this goes. And click. Ah, he already gave it up. But there's another one too that it's like that, where it requires a lot of strength to be able to pull that off, right? Like, dude, to be able to take another human being and literally just carry them, and in an awkward position, because if you grab somebody normally, you can get by the rib cage or under the armpits and lift. How are you gonna do that? You try and get it into the hips while they're folded
Maybe
open.
Got a fat ass, so you can.
There's no way to kind of grab a human body like that, unless you're one of these like savage dude that trains with unconventional shit. Like you're in the middle of the forest and you're lifting up awkward shaped logs and shit. Maybe you can.
You're holding lawnmower engines.
Yeah, man. I don't know how you're gonna do it otherwise. There's another one that I can think of. Another one that comes to mind that I just can't think of at the moment. That's like that, where it's a very technically difficult thing to do, and I always see dudes quit like right away. I'm like, dude, you can't do it. Why are you trying to act hard? You can't do this.
Speaking of things, people trying to act hard. Whatever that dude was doing, I don't know.
He was like limping or some shit.
Yeah, he tried to do something hard in his Buick with the camera on it.
Dude, where do you even get a Buick?
From his parents.
No, what I'm saying is, like, where do you buy a Buick?
From the Buick dealership.
Dude, there is no Buick dealerships.
I can ask his parents.
I'm like, I don't.
Where
like,
he's borrowing it
these
from.
random brands like Buick and Lincoln. I'm like, where do you buy these things? The other day I saw a commercial for Lincoln. I'm like, they still make those things?
The same place you buy a Buick.
I was like, geez, man.
Which we had to ask his parents.
Like, who buys a Lincoln?
Car.
They're like, I'm gonna go buy a new car. Let me go buy a Lincoln.
Old
What?
people.
What?
I don't know what is that a camera or is that like a...
No, that's its like badge. But a Lincoln, like Lincoln,
Way up there?
Buick, where?
Or see on the hood?
Oh, those are like ricer vents. It's like venting the hood from its awesome power heat. Anyways, no, like Buick, Lincoln, and there's another one where I'm like, where I'm gonna have to look for a dealership. Volvo's the one. Just like, who buys a Volvo? The only person that buys a Volvo is a weird sparkly vampire. That's the only person who's buying a freaking Volvo.
And also, I know you're not a hitter when you do that. I call it the ET.
The E. Sounds like
when dudes come out with their, like, they have a hoodie on, but it's only like halfway up. It just like covers their ears so you can see their whole face.
Oh, jeez.
Like this dude right here. Watch when he comes out. You'll see it and you'll be like, yeah, that's some motherfucker ET. That needs to be. If that's not the fucking Photoshop for this week, you fell.
Wait, what do you want me to do?
Fucking ET.
Like E.T. the alien?
Yeah.
How do you? I mean, they're not gonna get it. It's only gonna be like if I cover our faces with the alien head, it's just gonna be like a skinny little.
You got to replace your head.
Yeah.
With
the alien.
Well, you got a big ass head, so yeah.
We're making a joke about that. I'm like, dude, if I shave my head, man, people are gonna be like, damn, he does got a big ass head. I thought he just had a lot of hair. I'm like, he's got a gigantic ass head.
He's the Anunnaki he's like talking about.
That's right there is why I don't have a motorcycle, man. Can you imagine me with the fucking motorcycle helmet?
Yeah, they're like, oh, fuck, the Predator's riding a motorcycle.
Oh, shit. Jack in the Box is right behind us. Dude, that'd be savage if I get like a white helmet, white motorcycle helmet, and now make like a foam little hat. Dude,
that'd be fucking badass.
I'll make a little foam little hat like Jack does, and you see on the freeway, you'd be like, oh, dude, that's worth a laugh. And now like put a little eye, like he's just got 2 dots for eyes, right? Yeah, that'd be hilarious. Helmet idea right there. You gotta make it foam though, because if you actually fall on that cone, it's gotta shred. Otherwise, you're gonna land awkwardly on your neck. Anyways, so what? You want me to do an alien? What?
Yeah, the ET.
I'll talk about it later. But anyways, we should rent out this old theater, man, and do like a indoor paintball arena.
That's what I said. So we get that compound money.
That'd be a great compound. That's going to be a pricey compound, but it'd be a great compound.
We're going to have one room in that compound.
No, I want the whole building. We'll do each theater would be its own thing. Oh, and then if we had that theater, we can literally rent, like, sell tickets for, like, live podcasts. Have, like, a studio audience.
Oh, they're selling tickets for Sabaton Con or whatever.
The one we went to last time?
Yeah.
When is that?
Next year.
You mean this year?
Yeah.
Like, but late in the year? When did we go? When did we go?
When it was hot, so August?
Yeah, it must have been after I came back from vacation, right?
Yes.
I wonder what does it cost to rent out one of those venues?
That's what I'm gonna look into.
Look into, because it'd be cool if we had like podcast listeners pop in and just ask us really uncomfortable, fucked up questions.
Yeah,
I mean, like, people of course I've done that. I've kind of
people are so hyped that I'm sure. People are so hyped that I'm sure that they won't care who it is. They'll just show up.
Yeah, well, we popped into some random ass shit in there that was totally hilarious.
Never saw what's her name again.
Who?
The chick that used to work at that one place we.
Oh
used
yeah,
to
no,
go to.
I think she quit that job. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I almost want to ask, but I kind of don't.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, look into that because I'm curious to see how much it would cost to rent out that at least one of the rooms and do like a really inappropriate podcast. And random update for you guys that give a shit. I've been working on, once again, converting the iTunes or the files over to iTunes. I think if I get it right, by the end of the month, I should start dropping iTunes downloads. Back from podcast number 1, we're going to move it forward 2 a week, running hard and fast. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I do.
That's the only way to do it.
I don't give a fuck about your pleasure.
So I think that's going to be the goal, like do 2 a week until we catch up to what we're at now. So I think moving forward, that's what we'll do. But I just got to make sure I get it right so they drop properly. And once again, I'll remind you, mofos, go check it out. That way, when they do drop, we get a little bit of love and then maybe bumps us up so more people can join the fucked up community that we have. So anyways.
This motherfucker going to back out?
Nah, he's probably getting like a handy or something. That or they're just giving us lights. Like we got
that dude.
Maybe that's why he got limping.
That dude's shorts or skorts or whatever the fuck he had on were so tight he can't get his dick out of those.
Or maybe he was limping too because she gave him a hand job.
Wow.
And he just like jizzed in his pants.
Wow, that was the biggest backup I've ever seen.
He's got a fucked up leg, dog.
Backed up into the other parking space.
Do what you got to do.
Dude, I've been driving 12-passenger vans around all week. I drive those like a goddamn boss. They're 12 passengers.
Hey man, he's got a limp. Maybe
well,
she
one
like
was 12
maybe
passengers.
she
The other
gave
one
him,
was 7.
Maybe she gave him like an over the pants handy. What is that? Over the hands.
Over the pants hand job.
There you go. And he
in
just
a
like
Walgreens.
he just like he just shot into his pants and he just doesn't want, like, he's just limping. It's all
He
sticking
doesn't
to
want.
him.
Yeah, he doesn't want. He don't want to get
It's
on.
like he got super glue in his leg right now and he's unable to just move it properly. That's probably what happened. That's probably more likely than that dude doing anything athletic. Did you look at him? He's gonna break if he did anything.
CrossFit, man. Probably rolled an ankle jumping off a box or some shit.
Bringing it back to CrossFit.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right, man.
He's probably doing some evasive parkour.
Oh, dude, that movie's hilarious. By the way, watch Why Him or Why Me? Why Him?
Me. I was banging too. I gotta find what other movie she's been in.
That's it, ladies and gents. That's our podcast. Links down below for everything. And Ruben was incorrect. The links do work. My fitness channel, his channel that is undenominational, and social media, Instagram. I think that's it. And then that's it, man. Anything else you want to say?
Nope.
See you guys next week.